March 14th, 2019. It's like 11:20 in the morning. I don't know why, but well, I guess I do know why. It's probably because I did two things. I tried to pay the taxes on the property yesterday on the 13th, and so I called into the assessors. I had to call in a whole bunch of times before I got someone. And then I went online, but I have to have the owner's code, and I do have one of those around somewhere, but maybe they change it every year anyway. So I called my mother, the landlady, to, I look like shit, I feel like shit, to, be like, I want to pay the taxes, and gave me the owner's code, and she just, bullshit around. Oh, we haven't got that yet. Yeah, right. But maybe. I said, well, I think it's on the one from last year, too, so why don't you try that? Oh, I can't find it, because it's, like, really been hectic around here, and it's really a mess, because that the husband broke his ankle back in January, back January 3rd. I was like thinking, no, how would I know? You guys could be dead and I wouldn't know. People could be dead all over the place and I wouldn't know until later when the handlers think it's a good and traumatic moment to tell me. So I was like, well, do you need some help? And she's like, no, no. And then I don't know why. Then the next thing that she says is, well, we have to talk about, getting that property, that trailer into your name. And I'm like, well, as long as it's like the agreement and I get the whole property, and because the trailer is obviously worthless, the idea is to get the property and then boot everyone else out and then put in a new mobile home here, or modular manufactured home here, and then either rent it out or stay in it. But yeah, that's the idea. And that was consistently the idea, and why when I got my disability money, or was it my divorce money that she tried to swindle me out of first divorce? And she did take chunks. She just takes it in ways that you can't see it, so nobody knows that she took it. But I always pay her, and she makes fun of me because I always pay. You always pay. So that's what I'm actually on the video for right now. So yesterday I did that, and we had that conversation, and she brought up the idea of the property, and I told her, look, I'm already gonna, and I need my hardware back for my water outdoor. Well, we need to do a water meter. I said, well, if you need me to come up with the money, they're not gonna let us make payments. I said, so that's $750, and I'll do half. I mean, screw it, I would do the whole thing just to get it done, but not until after the audit. I want the both accounts reconciled in the audit. And which they'll, I'm sure, try to cover up. They're trying to kill me probably before the audit even happens. Yeah, then it'll be more lost records from Albion, and everybody will be clean, 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 nothing provable. So, yeah, I don't know. It was nice to see people, and as far as Albion goes, they're two of the nicer people. But yeah, at the end of the conversation, which I didn't get to pay the property taxes, I have a plan B. Um, I said that if she needed help to call me on my cell phone, I gave her my cell phone number. And so today, because in Albion, if the bad person mows their lawn, then five good people gotta go out and mow their lawn. If the bad person goes to church, 50 people gotta go to church just from Albion. So I offered to help my mom, who's evil and who constantly tries to ruin my life ever since I was a baby. And so two of the good people show up, which, I mean, as far as Albion people go, they're way more decent than the rest of the crews. But I'm not the one that labeled one of them a tool. It was the nasty lady down at the end of the block. So I don't know. I don't know. So I imagine they were sent here by town of Albion for whatever reason. So they offered to bring stuff from the food bank, some perishable stuff, and I was like, sure, that would be cool. And so then, um, yeah, so then I have to give back too. So I gave him a piece of candy, medicated candy. And so then now we're even. But it was really friendly, and I think that, both of them are nice people. They're just under the thumb of some very bad people. And that's where I get what the president is saying about Charleston is both sides have some good people that are just basically unwilling, lower echelon, bottom level, barely even associates, really, in some ways. I mean, like, you're associated just by living here. You either come under or you don't. And so, like, and I'm thinking to that, I think it's Jesse Waters that did the interview with the black black Hebrew Israelite, but not the gang one. There was video clips I saw in a different one where the big man's standing behind the little guy and having him read from, I guess, the Bible or something, or their covenant. And then not like that where it seemed like gang style, but he was just like a regular dude that was involved in that faith or that religion or whatever. And I don't know, it was hard for him to answer questions. You could see that he was like in a hard place between the people behind him that might be kind of like holding his neck and the scary person in front of him asking questions. And maybe it's geographical where he lives. He has no choice but to be in that faith. So, I mean, who knows? Who even knows? And so, as far as that goes, I'm just saying that yesterday I tried to pay the taxes on the property. My mom gave me the runaround, including trying to game me. She always tries to game me. She's so sick. It's ill. It's ill. I confronted her and told her again that I need my stolen hardware back and that we better work it out about getting the whole property into my name the way that the agreement when she took my disability money went, and also that the boundary is illegal and we'll be crossing that because otherwise she's creating a fire hazard for me. It was a nice conversation. It was friendly. It ended with me giving her my cell phone and telling her that if she needed help to call me on my cell phone. And today people stop by at a weird time when the food bank's not even open to just get me some of the perishables that are down there available. And that was a really nice favor. And so they did that. And so what I did was I gave back. And I gave a piece of medicated candy, which I did call the sheriff's office and check in, and that's legal to do. We're not reselling it or anything like that for profit or something like that. And that was a friendly exchange too. We just all kind of stood in the front. I emptied out stuff that they brought. It was very cool. I gave him a little piece of candy, and then the nice man said that he makes candy, and we're all, I guess, cool. I did tell him it was medicated. Yep.